gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
It's time for the Early Bird Special. Bringing you the best stories from the world of sports and sports entertainment. Now, here are your hosts, Sparky and Burdick.
Real quick before we get Jermon in here, though, I got some news out of the world of combat sports. For those of you who are UFC fans, Donald Trump has signed off on the UFC at the White House event that'll be taking place June 14th of next year. The card is yet to be announced, but at this point, you can expect all of America's best fighters to be a part of this. And honestly, it's going to be one of the best ones to actually be on television. It should be free. You shouldn't have to actually pay for this one. If I remember correctly and I read correctly, this one will be free of charge for all of you UFC fans. So June 14th, live from the White House lawn. As I said, we will eventually get UFC and Dana White just tearing it up for every American. It's going to be fantastic. But our guest is here. Let me switch over for our Zoom.
The champ is here.
He is here. He didn't bring the belt this time.
No.
He was in a hurry. I know. I get you. Jermon, how are you, my friend?
Good morning.
How are things?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this weekend?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Now, hold on. We have to do a little bit of, setting the table, because last time you were here, you had a championship fight that unfortunately got canceled because of your opponent. So let's talk about that real quick. What all went down?
Man, I didn't even know until until the day of the event. I went to go corner my buddy, and I guess he was jumping a fence and he messed up his hip. I don't know how that happened. Honestly, though, man, I don't think he was ready.
You think it's just one of those things where he's just like, I'm not going to be able to win.
I'm going to jump a fence right now.
I seen him walking around just fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there. There were a lot of people jumping the fence after Village Fest trying to get to their cars. So he might have been one of those. I don't know. But that is still, that's got to suck, though, when you have been prepping for, how long were you prepping for that fight? At least 2 months, right?
2 months, about 2 months and a half, yes.
And then all of it to come to a screeching halt. You guys couldn't find anybody to fill the spot, obviously. So how does that make you feel as the guy who kind of just got left out of the card?
It's bittersweet because obviously I wanna continue my career.
Right.
I wanna continue, but at the same time, I don't mind digging into some cake. You know what I mean?
Right. At least get the
Yeah.
cheap day started a little early.
Oh yeah, I started early. I blew up, man, but I'm back. I'm back in it. I'm back. I got my squares back on me.
You guys keep telling us you blow up in between these fights. I need to see y'all in between the fights then, because I highly doubt y'all are that much bigger than you actually are. But then again, that's just the lifestyle, right? You guys just go ham when you can, and when you can't, obviously you're living, with scraps on your plate.
I mean, what is blowing up to you?
Yeah, really.
I mean,
Because blowing up to me is like 250. I was 250 at one point.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I swear to God, I was 250 about a year and a half ago.
How much do you weigh right now?
200.
Oh, that's good.
I just dropped down.
You look good.
Actually, I'm about 190 is what 195.
Okay.
But yeah, I was 250 at one point before. Well, during the podcast days? Because it wasn't that long ago, but it was still long ago. I can't sit there and say that. But yeah, what's blowing up to you?
170 with a big, not a beer belly filled with beer, but obviously a lot of sweets. Just sweets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Candies and cakes, obviously. From what you said.
Desserts. Desserts is a go-to, and my mom likes to make arroz con leche, rice and milk. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Fire, bro. That Mexican dish.
Trust me, I grew up all around Hispanic families, so I know exactly what you're talking about. But
yes, sir.
How did you really go about it? Like when you figured it out that this guy wasn't going to be able to fight you, did you guys just sit there and sporadically say, okay, who's the first guy we can get on the phone?
We tried. They tried getting someone. No one wanted the contract. Obviously, it's kind of hard to stay ready as an amateur. Not a lot of amateurs do it, which we should. But no one was ready, and we tried and unsuccessful, and here we are.
Well, you're already set up, ready for this one coming up this weekend in. I'm sorry, no, you guys are in Eagle Mountain.
Yes,
this
Eagle
time
Mountain
we're going to be in Porterville this year.
Yes.
So who are we fighting this time? What can we expect from your opponent?
He's 5-3. His name's Johnny Diaz. He can scrap. I respect all my
No
opponents.
relation to Nate Diaz or the Diaz boys?
No.
Okay. Then you're fine.
He's not about that smoke. He's not that tall. He's 5'5". He probably smokes weed though, but I don't know that's on him.
Look, man, a lot of people do. I'm not gonna sit here and say yes.
But yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, bro. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. My buddy's actually fought him twice already.
Really?
So we're kind of familiar with his fighting style and everything.
Okay.
And how he moves and everything, patterns, I guess. But man, nothing special to be honest. Just another scrap.
Okay. Is he more of a striker, wrestler? What are we looking at here?
He has an overhand and he tries to wrestle.
Does he?
But whichever way he wants to go, honestly, I think I'm just better. Respectfully, I think I'm just better.
Well, see, this question has now come up a couple times, but we had a fighter in here, Jesus, who is a wrestler. He is a firm believer that wrestling is the best way to really get started in this kind of work, in this kind of field. Do you agree with that? Do you think wrestlers are just innately the best UFC fighters or MMA fighters, I should say?
I think so. It's that grit, bro. It's that grit to want to take it down like to the ground, and obviously just the cardio, bro. Striking is fun and all, but if you can't handle that gridiron, just hard-nosed impact, man, you're going to struggle.
When we talk to our boy Sal, he's like, they just want to get lazy and wrestle. I'm a fighter. I want to knock out somebody.
Right.
So I can see the difference.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're a champ. So, I mean, what is the best? I mean, going through looking for opponents, do you ideal look for certain types of fighters, or you're just bring them on?
Bring them on, bro. Honestly,
see it.
I've never said no so far, unless I get a Russian. You know what I mean? I'll contemplate it, to be
You
honest.
said the same thing. Sal said the same thing.
Nah, you don't mess with those guys, dude.
They're
I'm telling
different,
you.
bro. They're different.
And he said his first fight was against one. He said
Russian people
I had to check
and
myself.
Islamic people, dude, there is a different level of fighting style over there, bro. Because they take Olympic wrestling probably as serious as we take football.
Yeah.
And that's just the level of it. If you aren't ready to take it to that level, you're gonna get beat up.
It's
So
crazy,
I don't
bro.
blame you guys
They
at
train in
all.
the mountains, bro.
Yeah,
you know
they
what
do.
I mean?
And that cold weather, man, you could take a lot of hits from that. I'm telling you, every time I see, this is why I don't blame you guys at all for just saying, nah, I don't want any smoke from that area, because these guys are otherworldly monsters. I don't think I'd be able to.
And Sal can crack, bro. Oh my God, that dude can hit hard.
Well, he was talking about, what was it, the last fight or something? Because I think the last one, he only had 2 weeks to get ready for the fight. And he said not a lot of people will take those fights. The other thing was he was talking about blowing up. One was the other thing. He said it was difficult because he only had 2 weeks to lose that weight. But the other thing was that he said a lot of those wrestlers, they only got a couple moves. And he said it's lazy fighting. He said they try to,
boring.
submit exactly what his words were. It's boring. And he said, I'm out here trying to put up fireworks and let people know I'm here to fight. That's why you and Sal are my favorite fighters.
Thank you.
And I know 559 is getting bigger and bigger. I saw the tickets. We talked to our boy Sergio. Tickets are very limited.
Yeah.
Go to 559fights.com. And there was another thing he brought up. So is there some type of promo code?
Yes, for you as well, because
Yes.
he was telling us about the S. Bruno code for him and how it kind of works. So I'm assuming you have one as well.
Yes, mine's G.Taboada, Taboada. Weird last name, but it's unique. You know what I mean?
We'll post it.
Absolutely.
I got some physical tickets too, but I honestly I've probably sold about 60, man.
Nice.
I got a lot of people going through, man.
Absolutely.
It's a really good show, pro-am show. Chiwi, his little brother, is gonna be fighting that night too. Pretty exciting.
Absolutely.
And now it's streaming. If you wait too long, I guess they're streaming now on YouTube. They've got all sorts of stuff.
On
I've
UFC
seen-
Fight Pass as well.
Nice.
See, I remember Sal telling us that it will be on Fight Pass, but the YouTube thing is what gets me, because I just now caught it. I think it was a fight ago or 2 fights ago. I was just kind of scrolling through looking for you guys and just highlight reels, and I realized they have the whole fight card on here. Oh my God, you don't even have to go if you're all the way in Bakersfield or something in Visalia. You could catch it anytime.
It's growing, man. It's
Absolutely.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
And what do you expect to see from Porterville in this crowd this weekend?
Ooh, lot of energy, man. To be honest, especially at a casino. I went last time and I didn't fight there, but man, that energy was different compared to the convention center. It was just it felt like a real UFC event.
Nice.
And I was like, damn, one day I want to be here. And here
course.
I am, dude.
Here you
I
are,
am.
dude.
You're right around
God
the
is
corner,
good.
brother. I'm
Yeah,
telling
dude.
you. And how does that so that's got to be a weird feeling though, being in a casino after you win or lose.
Gamble.
You're either ready to just spend all your money on alcohol because you just got your butt kicked, or you're ready to gamble it all away because you feel like you can win the world. So how does that, I mean, you just talked about it, how it gave you a little bit more of a UFC feel, but how in that way did it give you that feeling?
Man, just the aura, man. The aura and especially fighting with professionals and me on the way up to become a professional, it just hypes me up even more, man. I can be that guy just like these individuals. You know what I mean? Why not me? You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? And that just motivates me, especially coming from nothing and just starting this game late and having success. It just It's inspiring, bro.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because I think that Bakersfield people in general have that mindset of why not us? Because, I mean, we're 2 hours away from LA where all of this stuff happens. And when you really look at what Kern County and Bakersfield and, you know, all the areas around us, your Delanos, your Arvins, what they're able to produce in terms of athletes,
crazy.
We're a gold mine. Yeah. We genuinely are. I can't think of another county in America that had, at one point, 3-4 starting quarterbacks in the NFL.
I've heard that.
I mean, I can't think of another one where all these, maybe in Texas.
Florida,
maybe. But for it to come from Kern, not even the LA area, not the, Fresno area, it's Kern. Crazy. So it's like, I love hearing athletes like you guys have that mentality of why not me? Because realistically, dude, why not you?
And even going back into wrestling and the fighters, right. I mean, we've had, Stephen Neal, we've had our boy Brian Cobb, who just got an Olympic gold in the last couple months. I mean, we're hungry.
Yes, sir.
I think that's what it is. We're
Absolutely.
hungry. We could read it off his face right now. He's ready to fight now.
When you get a hungry farm boy that wants to make it, there are not a lot of people that can beat that. I'm telling you right now. So
you guys are motivating me.
Absolutely.
That's inspiring.
You got one more week left.
Absolutely.
Next weekend.
You got to wait for a little bit, but so with there being pro-am people around in this fight, being somebody that's a journalist that obviously anytime that I am in those spaces, I'll be at the Raider game again this weekend. So if you don't think I'm going to be in people's ears, you're crazy. Are you going to be chirping at some of these guys, trying to potentially get them to at least remember your name for when that fight contract eventually comes by and says, oh yeah, I remember that kid from Bakersfield. Let's give him a shot. Are you one of those people that kind of like, not necessarily chirps to a point where you're about to fight him backstage, but at least gets your name remembered?
Yeah, honestly, I agree everybody. I'll shake everybody's hand, and especially when we're cutting weight and we're suffering and we're just right there waiting, looking dead, we tend to stare at each other, glance, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? And they remember me. People remember me. It's crazy. It's really cool, to be honest with you, because we don't forget as fighters. We really don't, especially at during those
Even
moments.
with all the headshots and stuff? You don't remember nothing?
No.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there. But no, you're right. I mean, being personable, dude, I don't think a lot of people really realize how far that goes.
Yes, sir.
I think we live in a world, especially post-COVID, where everybody's so secluded into themselves that we don't even get people to say hi anymore. Like, you walk by, I'll have people that work with us that probably don't even know my name because they'll just walk by with a scowl on their face. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to say hi to you because that's how the world is these days. Yeah. Like, you're not going to talk to people.
And I mean, growing up, I knew there was a lot of fighting at our school, and it was always the mouthy ones that really had nothing. Right. It was the quiet ones that were respectful that you really had to worry about. And that's what, I mean, I've learned a lot from a lot of fighters. I did a lot of wrestling when I was younger and boxing when I was about 12, 13. I couldn't take that next step, though. So that's a whole different world, man.
Dude, when it becomes an actual competition where you have to knock the guy out, I'm with you. Like, I've gotten into boxing in terms of, like, workout and stuff like that. But looking across from somebody being like, all right, I got to knock this guy out. I don't know if I can do it, dude. No? I'm too old for that. I'm not like, I don't have that, like, I need to just use my anger mentality anymore. I haven't had that since I was in high school. So it's it's a
What do you guys like
thing.
more, boxing or wrestling?
Boxing.
I
was more of a boxer.
I mean, my height and weight, I liked learning the basics for wrestling because there's nothing, you never know what's going to happen. And I was always the shorter guy.
Right.
And I tell my son the same thing. It's not worried about how big these guys are. They fall quicker too. So I think it's just the basics, learning the basics and being able to defend yourself. But I'm excited, man. Next weekend, you got me all pumped up.
Right.
If you can't make it out there, like you said, it's on the Fight Pass. It's on YouTube. Follow 559 Fights. But get those tickets and go to 559fights.com. And what's the promo code?
G.Taboada.
Taboada. Don't forget to spell that for people real quick.
Taboada.
Fantastic. And then real quick, before we let you go, I was talking about it before you walked in.
Yes, sir.
Donald Trump has signed off on UFC on the White House lawn. How do you feel about that? And a year from now, are you going to be, we talking about German in the card at the USC, the US's biggest UFC fight?
No, not yet. I need time. But I'll be a pro by then, God willing. But talking about that event, man, it's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. It's kind of
there's no other president that we've ever had that would actually
like a circus to
me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
It's kind of weird.
It's a circus. Don't get me wrong, but that's how the UFC makes their money, man. Yes. How do you think they got started? It was always a circus.
It's gonna be cool.
It's always the circus, brother. I'm telling you.
What's next though?
That's true. That's very true. I mean, maybe at the center of the Pentagon. Can we do that?
Oh, that's good.
On the site of Ground Zero. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. We can't go that
Area
far.
51.
Area 51.
Right?
There you go.
51.
All the Naruto kids running right at it. Who will knock out first? Will the UFC fighter knock somebody out, or will the kid reach the octagon?
Yes, sir.
At this point, though, my friend, thank you so much for your time. We would love to have you on, as always, no matter what, when you're having a fight. But we need that belt back. So next time you're in here, that belt better be around your waist.
It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere.
I'm just saying.
Let's go.
You never know. But I'm rooting for you this weekend, my friend. Thank you so much for your time. We will talk to you again soon.